Come on, concentrate. Concentrate. So, what is it?
It's only FPV Friday!
Hey, fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed the intro. Now, I've got to say, guys, I think when you go out flying with drones, it's always best if you can be with a group. Mainly because you're going to learn so much from other people, because some people are probably just joined the group because they've only just bought a drone and they haven't got a clue how to fly it. And you get some good advice from other people that's probably been flying the drones for years. And also, just had a bit of fun, really. Now, as you saw in the intro, I'd gone out with the Drone Seekers International. Now, they organised Steve. I'll just put him there. He's the guy that organised the trip for a couple of guys from the UK. And then also, not forgetting Tom, who come all the way from Canada for the long weekend. I joined him on 2 days, and on the video I'm showing you today is, I thought I wanted to talk a little bit about the Antigravity A1 drone, which I'm not going to buy, I must say, but seeing it up close, seeing it for real, is so much different, guys, than seeing it on a video. Yes, it's small, but it looks pretty robust, and I was pretty impressed. Colin bought it. He bought it with that 15% off at the time. I think it was a couple of weeks back. He did say it's a total different experience flying the drone. It's not like, you know, like a Mini 5 where you take it up and then you take different angles. Obviously with the Antigravity 360, virtually it just sounds like you just fly in a straight line because it does it all for you. But also, having a chat with somebody that's got a drone, it was interesting in the sense that he's told me that you can instruct the drone to take certain clips. So while it's on flight, it can take clips to the left, the right, which obviously saves a lot of footage, because that's the most worrying thing for me, was the editing side of all this. Now, he did say, I think he's got a massive computer. And I think I've got like a 2 terabyte. I use external hard drives. Most of them are 2 terabyte each. And I think he said he had an 80 terabyte, which then frightened me a bit because I still want to get the Afata 360. He did give me a bit of a hint, insider's hint, that it's definitely coming out in March, guys. That's all I can say. But he did give me the date, but I'm not telling you. Anyway, I just put up these clips there that I did. I didn't do a lot of it really because there's not a lot I can show really. I mean, obviously wasn't going to send me his footage because at the moment, like all things, my computer's slowed right down to it was just like falling asleep sort of mode. So I've just updated a new computer system, which as always, it's not as simple as it is. All this technical stuff. Anyway, let's get in there. So you might notice that there might be a drop in videos for the next week or so while I'm sorting out the changeover. But anyway, what I've done, because I was with a group of guys, I'm going to show you on that day we went to an abandoned bullring. There was no balls involved in this, no balls have been hurt. And I think, I'm right in thinking, Jackie, who runs the Spanish side of the Drone Seekers, I'm sure she said this was used on the Magnificent 7. But I think it's the very first one back in '69, not they did do a newer version, didn't they? I can't say I can remember any of it. But yeah, interesting place. The guys from the UK had superb weather, I must say. And in my next video, I'll show you the next location, which was interesting for me because I'd lost something there. But I'll tell you about that in the next video. Anyway. video. Anyway, enjoy the rest of it. As always, there's going to be another video coming right sooner.